They've now won 15 of 19 games. They go 2-1 on that East Coast road trip, and just one game removed from snapping the 10-point scoring streak by the king, LeBron James.
Puts up a 30
he
ball.
goes off, scores 29, and he was so good in the fourth quarter. We'll talk about it in a minute.
The Lakers just went 6-1 with LeBron back on the court, and they're doing something nobody expected. They're winning clutch games. All of them. They're 8-0 in clutch situations, with the best clutch defense in the entire NBA. Luka's averaging a near 35-point triple-double. LeBron's playing like the ultimate teammate, and Austin Reaves is scoring 30 a night. Suddenly, the team everyone doubted is looking like a legitimate championship contender. And the rest of the league is starting to panic. Do you think the Lakers can actually win a championship this year? Or are they just getting lucky in close games?
Who's in the best rhythm? Who's got the best defensive matchup? How are they defending the action? The Lakers were trying to play through Luka and Austin in the fourth quarter. The Sixers were defending it in a way that was forcing LeBron to beat them on rolls, on pops, spacing from the wing when Ayton was rolling. Then, when Austin and Luka did get looks for themselves, they were missing because they were a bit out of rhythm. So things naturally lended themselves to LeBron being the scorer down the stretch. And that's the luxury of having your third best player that, be a guy who made an All-NBA team last year.
Let's talk about what's happening with the Lakers right now. Because heading into this season, everyone said the same thing. Luka and LeBron would never work. Too many egos, too much ball dominance, not enough defense. The takes were flying. Analysts were convinced this roster was doomed. But here we are, and the Lakers are proving everyone wrong. They're fourth in the West, they're 7-3 in clutch games, and they have the best clutch defense in the NBA. That's not luck, that's execution. Luka's been absolutely ridiculous this season. He's averaging close to 35 points per game with a near triple-double. His usage rate is 38.1%, which leads the entire league. That means 38% of the Lakers' plays when Luka's on the court involve him. And somehow, it's working. Because Luka's not just scoring, he's creating for everyone else. He's getting guys open shots, he's making the right reads, and most importantly, he's winning games. But here's the crazy part. LeBron's fitting in perfectly. His usage rate this season is just 22.1%, which is the lowest of his entire career, even lower than his rookie season.
This is going to be one of the greatest third scorers the league has seen. I mean, if that's your third scorer, and he could do that on when they need him to do it, but the good thing is he doesn't have to do that all the time.
LeBron's always been the guy, the first option, the one everything runs through, but now he's playing a different role. He's the safety valve, the veteran leader, the closer, and he's doing it without complaining, without demanding more shots, without making it about himself. That's growth, that's sacrifice, and that's exactly what this team needs.
And I think most nights he's still going to be that facilitator. He's still going to be that point forward, get everyone involved. But it's good to know, as a franchise, as a teammate, if there was any doubt, there's no doubt because this guy can still do it all. It's going to be something different for him every single night. And when his numbers called like this, when Austin Reaves struggles, when Luka's out or struggles, you can still count on LeBron James to be LeBron James.
Let's talk about the 76ers game, because that game showed exactly how this Lakers team can win a championship. Luka had 31 points with a triple-double, but when the Sixers tried to swarm him, LeBron took over. He scored the final 10 points of the game, every single one. Luka would get trapped, kick it out, and somehow the ball would end up in LeBron's hands. And LeBron just calmly knocked down shot after shot. That's clutch. That's what championship teams do.
For the NBA Cup quarterfinal on Wednesday. First possession, it is Doncic on its way. He averages 13 points. He had a big game last year against the Lakers. Over 40. He's had a 54-point game this year. Count it! And one for Luka!
There was one play late in the fourth where Luka drove, the defense collapsed, and he whipped a desperation pass to LeBron in the corner. LeBron caught it, squared up, and drained it. No hesitation, just pure confidence. And a few possessions later, same thing. Luka got trapped out of a pick and roll, passed to DeAndre Ayton, and the ball swung to LeBron. Bang, another bucket. That's the dynamic this team has. Luka creates chaos, and LeBron capitalizes on it. It's beautiful basketball. And then there's Austin Reaves. This guy's been unreal. He's averaging over 28 points per game.
लुका पर अभी डिफेंसिव असाइनमेंट गेट से बाहर है। ऑस्टिन रीव्स कई बार आते हैं। लुका और उनके पास रिम पर ऐसा करने की फुर्ती और फिनिशिंग की क्षमता है। रीव्स के पास शूट करने के लिए उस कब्जे पर फिर से भुगतान किया। रीव्स ने खींच लिया। 8 से अधिक लग रहा है। हाफ कोर्ट में लुका के पास बैठे रहे। आपको इस तरह से खेलना होगा। Austin Reaves?
He dropped 31 against the Clippers with both Luka and LeBron on the court. Then he dropped 38 against the Mavericks, also with both of them on the court. So much for the narrative that Reaves doesn't like playing with Luka. Remember when John Gambadoro said Reaves doesn't like getting the ball with 2 seconds left on the shot clock? Yeah, that aged poorly, because Reaves has been thriving in this system.
What a win on the road without the leading scorer in the league. Luka Doncic, AR goes for 44 points, 11 assists, 5 rebounds.
Reaves himself said playing with Luka is amazing. He called Luka one of the best passers he's ever played with. He loves being around greatness. And it shows, because Reaves isn't just standing in the corner waiting for scraps. He's attacking, he's creating, he's playing with confidence. And that's because Luka and LeBron are making it easy for him. They're drawing defenders, creating space, and getting him open looks. That's what elite playmakers do.
The Lakers are unstoppable. I mean, they are nasty. With LeBron James healthy in the lineup, with Luka, when they are healthy, good luck. Look at this play here. You get LeBron James in the strong side corner generating a one-on-one. Usually what teams do when they're in a tough situation against LeBron or Luka is they'll send what we call a fire or a blitz from the top of the key. Now, in this certain case, they could blitz it from here, but they know they don't want to because they know Reaves is going to be able to shoot that ball right when he gets it. So they don't want to send it there, but they may send it from over here, right? Now, what gets scary about this is once you send that, look how quickly LeBron James, boom, jab, sees the rotation, quick outlet pass, no looks it, and now Gabe Vincent, with zero hesitation, puts this thing up and gets it to go.
Now, let's address the elephant in the room. All summer, there were rumors that LeBron wanted out, that he was going to Golden State, that he didn't want to play with Luka. The media ran wild with it. They created narratives out of thin air. But LeBron's agent, Rich Paul, just shut all of that down. He confirmed that LeBron's staying with the Lakers. He's all in. It's win a championship with LA or nothing. That's huge, because now we know LeBron's committed. He's not looking for an exit, he's locked in. And honestly, the media should be embarrassed because they flat out lied. They tried to create drama where there was none. LeBron never said he didn't like playing with Luka. In fact, he said the opposite. He said he can fit in with anybody and doesn't understand why that was even a question. Actions speak louder than words, and LeBron's actions have been nothing but team first. But here's where it gets interesting. Rich Paul also said something else. He said the Lakers aren't good enough to be contenders right now. Not as currently constructed. He doesn't think they have enough to make it to the Western Conference Finals. And that's important, because Rich Paul isn't just LeBron's agent, he's his best friend. They've been building business empires together since 2002. So when Rich Paul says something, it's basically LeBron speaking through him. And what LeBron's saying is clear. The Lakers need to make a move. And honestly, he's right. The Lakers have star power. They've got Luka, LeBron, and Reaves. That trio can go toe-to-toe with any big three in the league. But they've got weaknesses. Their defense is ranked 20th in the NBA. That's not championship level. They're also last in the league in bench scoring, dead last. And they're 24th in three-pointers made per game. Those are glaring issues. And if the Lakers want to win a title, they need to address them. Now, here's the good news. The Lakers are still elite offensively. They're 6th in offensive rating. They're 1st in free throw rate. They're 2nd in field goal percentage. So even without great three-point shooting, they're scoring efficiently. And that's impressive, because in today's NBA, teams live and die by the three. But the Lakers are proving you can still win without relying on it, at least in the regular season. But come playoff time, that might change. And Luka's three-point shooting is down right now. He's taking high volume but not making them at his usual rate. History tells us he'll bounce back. When Luka gets his shot going, this offense is going to be even better. And that's scary, because they're already 6th in offensive rating without him shooting well. Once he starts hitting threes consistently, the Lakers are going to be almost impossible to stop. But the real issue is defense, and that's where Andrew Wiggins and Herb Jones come into the picture. Both of these guys would help the Lakers immensely. Wiggins has championship experience with the Warriors. He's an athletic wing defender who can guard multiple positions. He'd fit in perfectly next to Luka and Reaves, but he's expensive. And the word is that the Warriors would make it difficult for LA to get a deal done. So the better option is probably Herb Jones. The Pelicans are terrible this season. They don't have first-round picks. They need draft capital. And Herb would be a perfect fit for the Lakers. He's an elite wing defender. He was first-team All-Defense 2 years ago. He finished 5th in Defensive Player of the Year voting. And right now, he's shooting 34.6% from 3, which is enough to keep defenses honest. He's not going to kill your spacing, but he's also not going to be a liability on offense. And here's the best part. Herb wants to guard the other team's best player. He's not afraid of the challenge. He thrives on it. That's the kind of guy you need in the playoffs, because come playoff time, you're facing elite scorers every night, and you need someone who can lock them down. Herb can do that. And if the Lakers can get him without giving up too much, it's a no-brainer. The Lakers have multiple first-round picks. The framework for a deal is there. It's just a matter of getting it done. And if they do, this team goes from dangerous to absolutely terrifying. Because suddenly, you've got elite offense, elite defense, and the best clutch execution in the league. That's championship DNA. But let's talk about why the Lakers are so good in the clutch. Because it's not just talent. It's composure, it's experience, it's trusting each other. Luka's been in big moments his entire career. LeBron's been in more clutch situations than anyone in NBA history. And Reaves has shown he's fearless. When the game's on the line, this team doesn't panic. They execute. The clutch defense is even more impressive. The Lakers have the best clutch defense in the entire NBA. That means in the final 5 minutes of close games, they're locking teams down. They're getting stops when it matters most. And that's because they're focused, they're disciplined, they're not making mistakes. And when you combine elite clutch offense with elite clutch defense, you've got a formula for winning championships. Now, some people might say the Lakers are just getting lucky, that eventually those close games are going to swing the other way. But that's not how it works. Clutch execution isn't luck, it's skill, it's preparation, it's having the right players in the right roles. And the Lakers have that. So yeah, they're going to keep winning close games because they're built for it. But here's the thing. The Lakers still have flaws. And those flaws could cost them in the playoffs. Because regular season success doesn't always translate to playoff success. Teams tighten up their rotations. They game plan specifically for you. And if you've got weaknesses, they'll exploit them. That's why the Lakers need to make a move. They need to shore up their defense. They need to add bench depth. And they need to do it before the trade deadline. Because right now, the Lakers are good. But good isn't good enough. They need to be great. And the difference between good and great is often just 1 or 2 pieces. If they can add a guy like Herb Jones, they become great. They become a legitimate title contender. They become the team nobody wants to face in the playoffs. If they make the right moves, if they stay healthy, if they execute in the playoffs like they have in the clutch, they can win it all. And here's the kicker. Nobody expected this. Nobody thought Luka and LeBron would work. Nobody thought Reaves would average 28 points. Nobody thought the Lakers would be second in the West. But here we are. And the Lakers are proving everyone wrong. They're showing that when you have elite talent, elite leadership, and elite execution, you can overcome any narrative. You can silence any doubter. You can become a nightmare for the rest of the league. So yeah, the Lakers are becoming an NBA nightmare. And if they make the right moves before the trade deadline, they're going to be everyone's worst nightmare come playoff time. If they add the right pieces before the trade deadline, they're going to be a legitimate championship contender. If you want more updates on the Lakers and the biggest moves in the NBA, hit that like button and subscribe. This season's about to get wild.